2 granola boxes. Hello, hello. I'm so happy that you're here actually, because I had a really big thought process going on. How ridiculous it has been of me to care to such an extent about what other people might think about me that I ended up not doing things. What? This is bullshit. Like, come on, what's the point? Like, this is my life. If I wanna go dancing in the middle of the street, I can do that. Or if I put out like those videos. And yeah, some people will be like, oh my god, what is she doing? But that's not our problem. Like, that's on them to figure out what me living, you know, my best life, what it is in that caused them to get triggered. It's not your job to like prevent them from thinking that. It's just your job to make yourself a great time. Alright, let's do a pro-con list. Let's start on a positive note. What could be a pro of caring less what other people think of us? Have more fun. Have more fun. I feel like this is kind of obvious, but like I really sometimes just don't do things that could be potentially fun for the security of not being looked at, of not being like, oh my god, what the fuck is she doing? You know, just like really staying in my comfort zone and watching people have fun but not having fun myself. We're not gonna do that anymore. So having fun could be a potential pro of caring less what other people think of us. Another pro, unleashing your full potential. Just think about how many more things you would do if you would follow your passions, if you would try out things, finding your tribe. If you're being yourself, regardless if people judge you or not, people see the real you. I don't have a third arm, but I can put my leg, resulting in the right people finding you, you know, because they actually match your vibe. They actually, you know, like the same stuff you like or respect the same stuff you like. Let's look for a fourth one. More confidence. Simple, 2 words, more confidence. I think this is going to be the result out of all of those things. And what do we not want in life than being confident and happy? Right. Let's look at the other side. If there wouldn't be cons for me, I wouldn't make this video, because I would already like not care what other people think of me, because I would be like so carefree. Okay, one big con that comes to my mind. Actually, it's much easier for me to come up with cons for this, so which already shows how important it is for me to tackle this topic. The potential to embarrass yourself. I think that's the whole reason why I don't do certain things or why I overthink so much, because I'm just like so scared of embarrassing myself. Okay, second con, doubting myself. This one comes up like in a second. If I'm just like completely myself, you know, and like then actually people end up pointing fingers at me and be like, oh my god, do you see how she rides a bike? Loser. I'm scared that I'm gonna be like, are they right? This is something I'm worried about. Anywho. Third, actually hurting myself. Physically hurting myself. When I get like super cocky and super confident, like I can do everything, I might hurt myself because I'm not gonna be cautious enough. Those are the points, those are the cons, those are the pros. I say let's test it and see what comes out. I can't turn it off, one sec. Okay, let me show you what outfit I was thinking of. I don't know, when I saw it, it made me think Carrie Bradshaw is looking in the camera. You never try, you never know. It's this skirt, which I think by itself looks kinda ugly, but in combination with this cute top, this thing on top, and then the skirt. Okay, so this is my outfit. No, I think it's cool. I'm gonna stick with it. It's cool. And I'm just gonna see how it feels throughout the day, okay? See ya! Yeah, no. So I don't know what I'm doing at all. I actually want to make a really cool person, but it turned out just into a flower, which looks like from a 5-year-old. I think that's like more or less the skills that are more realistic. It actually didn't turn out too bad, I think. So remember, we kicked it all off by painting this beautiful still life of flower bouquet. Very, you know, mid-century, very realistic, very beautiful. But then I was like, you know, this can't be it. And then I turned it around and I painted this. like what I mean by like, you know, you gotta give it a try, you gotta test the waters, and then you see nothing happens, and then you can expose your true potential. It made me kind of excited to paint more, you know. Something very dramatic happened today on the way home. I fell from my bike for the first time in Amsterdam. I don't know why I'm laughing, it was actually super scary. I mean, I don't know, you can probably not see it much. I also don't want to like shove it in your face. But now you can see, I have like some bruises and scratches all over my leg. And it was like the slowest fall you can imagine. I was like falling, but I couldn't do anything about it. There was like traffic light for bikes, and it was like on a little hill. And because the bike is a bit too big for me, I wobble a bit around before I like start driving. And then the woman was like, I don't want to blame it on her. I really don't want to blame it on her, but you can make out of that what you want. I don't want to blame her, but she was driving rather close to me, I would say. Let's put it differently. I would have loved to have a bit more space. And then I just crashed, fell. Luckily, I wasn't driving so fast, but it happened also fast. But yeah, I was like, whoa. I feel traumatized now a bit. You know what's gonna help me get over it? Hold on. I got myself some lentil chips with paprika flavor afterwards because I was like, you know, I need a good snack to fix me up, you know. To be honest, I never tried lentil chips before. It smells amazing. Wanna see? Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. This is my favorite snack from now on. From now on, you ask me, Christina, what's your favorite snack? This. And I'm feeling much better already. Alright, crazy stuff happening today. Went to the museum, painted, fell from my bike, found my new favorite. You never know what life brings you. I want to try the dance class while I'm in Amsterdam. I don't know yet, you know, what... I don't know yet, like, what dance style it should be. Twerk. Open level. I'm not sure if my back can handle this. Urban feminine beginner. Sounds kind of spicy. I like it. There is a course called Brazilian Samba Queen Heels. I'm just not very good in heels. Ooh, there's a contemporary class. This guy's a combination of technical exercises, improvisation. No. Look. Okay. So imagine we're like all like dancing, all having fun. And then comes the moment and now we improvise, and I have literally no idea. I'm gonna be like something like, they will be like, wow, who's that girl in the back slaying with her knees and arm combo? Yeah, I think that's all I got. Okay, I think we're gonna go to this like urban female dance class. That sounds fun. I really wanna go to this dance class and I already booked it and I think it sounds fun, but I don't know, I feel so anxious. I don't even know why. I don't know, like it's not the fact that I might be embarrassing myself, that like that's fine, like I did it before, you know, that I embarrassed myself. So I know I will survive it. But it's exhausting because it's still scary to me. It's not like I'm going there and like I'm not overthinking everything. At least I do it, you know, and like I teach myself that I have nothing to lose, nothing can happen basically. But it's still scary. That's what's holding me back today a bit. But I think in those moments it's important to be like, okay, you know, that's how I feel and it's okay that I feel like that. I'm allowed to be scared. Like, you're literally just going there for yourself to have a good time. That's the outfit. Let's pack the bag, baby. Jogging pants, the top. Ooh, do we need a sports bra? Nah. My bike key, because you know I'm an Amsterdam girly, I'm biking. Even though we hurt ourselves, but you know we can't let past traumas dictate our lives. That's why we're getting back on the bike, baby. Do we have this? I think we got this. Okay. Let's go! Alright, my friends, did we learn? Okay, where is my laptop? Oh, I don't know why it's doing now a complete restart. I would say we just look at our pro-con list and see what we learned. Let's start with the pros. Have more fun. Oh, of course we had more fun. Of course it's more fun. Yes, much more fun. What did we do? We went to the museum alone. We went to this art workshop thingy, and I know myself. If I wouldn't have like actively like being like, okay, you know, it can be awkward, but let's still push through. If I wouldn't have done it, I would have just walked past it. I would have seen people painting, and I would have thought, oh, that looks so fun. Well, not for me, I guess. Did I think for once it was cringe? No, not for 1 second. So this is a check. Finding your tribe. Actually, I didn't film it, but I did meet up one of the friends I made on Instagram, and I just know. I also talked with her about it. When I think back, like, I don't know, a year or like 1.5 years ago, I would have spent so much time like worrying about if she's gonna like me, if we're gonna have some topics to talk about. Mainly, not if I'm gonna enjoy it, but mainly if she's gonna like me. And there, I wasn't even nervous, like maybe slightly. I would say normally I was like 150% nervous. Now it was like a 5% nervousness. But that's like quite a difference already. This also helped me find my tribe a bit, as I was less thinking about being judged or not, because I just went there. That's so beautiful. Okay, next. More confidence. Oh yes. Oh yes! Oh my god, yes. So I wouldn't say, I mean, I'm still like, sometimes fake it till you make it. But, okay, actually one example at the dance class, okay? One of my previously worst nightmares happened. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so what we had to do is to group up in twos, and then after one another, dance diagonally across the room to the other corner. Like, do this dance move we were doing. So it was kind of like this. Let me show you, so you get the full picture of like how kind of awful it was. Okay, now you're too high. Okay, so basically the dance move was go like this, and then spin around, land, and then go one more time like this, and then spin around, and they just like spin around all the time. Oh my god, I would have crumbled back in time. So we also had dancing in school. Practically it sounds cool, but sometimes I was like, oh, I need to go to the toilet, so I don't have to do it. I was really scared about it. Everybody's gonna stare at me, and there I will not say I was completely like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go first, like, no, but I didn't crumble under the pressure of walking from one corner to the other corner. So I would say we were quite confident. At least a bit more than before, you know? So yeah, check. Let's move to the cons, shall we? What did we say could possibly be the cons of caring less what other people think of us? See, embarrassing myself. Yes, whatever you do, basically whatever you do in life, there is a possibility of embarrassing yourself. But the thing is, when other people find you embarrassing, find you cringe, judge you, it actually never has anything to do with you. It's like something that you do triggered something in the other person that they think, oh, that's cringe. I know it about myself, like sometimes when I'm having not the best day and I don't feel the best about myself, I find it easier to judge other people than when I'm feeling great about myself. Because when I'm super like happy, confident myself, I'm just happy for everybody else as well. So either having a bad day and they let it out on you, or second, they're jealous of you. And it sounds so cringe, like, oh, they're just jealous of you. Very often also when I see somebody and who is like very outgoing, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, that person is so funny. I'm like, are they really funny? Like, not in front of them, of course, but I'm thinking that. And then when I think about it, it's just because I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous of their like outgoingness and how confident they are in front of other people. So maybe someone found me embarrassing while I was dancing, maybe, but I didn't feel embarrassed. So this didn't happen. Okay, next. Doubting myself. I think I even filmed it. I had like a moment before I went to the dance class. But the thing is, we went past it. I think it can be part of it, but as soon as you analyze it a bit, you reflect a bit on it, and you still do what you want to do, you're all good. Okay, last one. Hurting myself. Actually, it's so funny that I wrote that because I actually did hurt myself. I did fall off my bike. But it had nothing to do with like my not caring what other people think about me, you know? So it could have been anywhere, you know? It could have also been me going to the supermarket. But let's think about it in a more realistic way. Did I hurt myself like doing the stuff I wanted to do? No. I went to a dance class. I didn't hurt myself. I actually had fun. It felt really good to move my body. So no, in the grand scheme of our like experiment, I didn't hurt myself. Okay, that's it. Okay, so again, we proved that if we care less what other people think of us, nothing will happen. We're just having a great time, and I think that's what's important. We did prove it, guys. We did it. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it. I feel great. I hope you also feel great. I hope we feel great. I can't wait to hang out again. Bye. Bye.